Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Welcome back to another episode of
Shaking up the
The
game.
game football style.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Couple weeks outside of NFL season starting.
Oh my god, I'm so ready for fall and appetizers and cozy blankets and red zone and stressing out over the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm so ready for my Sundays to get absolutely wrecked. Can't wait for one team to determine the rest of my mood for the week.
No, dude. And if we play it on Thursday, get gone.
I know. 'Tis the season.
To be jolly.
We thought we would just tap into some preseason buzz. Kind of feel what we're feeling about the Seahawks this season.
Let's recap and dive into how the Seahawks have been looking, what we've been talking about, some areas of concern.
Mm-hmm. Some
but
areas
mainly,
of not so concerned.
Yeah. We got to start with the first preseason game this season.
Yes.
Seahawks versus the Raiders. Pete Carroll's return. Ari and I had the absolute pleasure, shout out Abby,
Thank you,
of going on the field before that game. First game, the buzz was insane.
Yeah. I'm like so ready for a legit actual home game. It's crazy. That was just preseason.
Okay, so yeah, first things first, we're on the Raiders side. We see Pete. He comes over, talks to his family. Sweet baby Angel King Pete.
Yeah,
still
adorable.
saying hi to Seahawks fans. So all that was well and dandy.
Yeah, it was it was cool. It was definitely like weird,
nostalgic.
Yeah, very nostalgic.
Yeah.
He even said too. I remember after that game, they made a comment to him and said something like asking about something about the game, and he was like, "No, I looked up at one point and thought." Thought it was my team, and he was like, "Nope, that's the Seahawks." Like,
yeah,
he's so accustomed to looking.
He was like rooting for the wrong team.
Yeah.
Shout out. Going into that game, looking back, that was probably the first preseason game in a long time that the 12's just absolutely showed up and showed out.
Yeah,
I think it was sold out. Damn near. Like, based on actual ticket sales. Yeah. It was so loud to the point recently on Get Got podcast hosted by Marshawn and Mike Robb, Sam Darnold said that was the most full and loud he's ever experienced in a preseason game, and it just made him so excited for the season.
Having both the Raiders and the Chiefs as preseason games, I think were really
fired us up.
Yeah, and we did lose we tied the first game with the Raiders, which was
diabolical,
so bizarre. Great game though, and then second game with the Raiders, they played great. I think obviously it's hard. It's hard to. Really take any of the preseason.
Yeah, you don't.
A loss or a win, you don't really take seriously. But it is I feel like it's like a feeler rather than like an actual like, oh yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl. It's just like, okay.
Absolutely.
I know what to expect, or maybe.
Right. I think for me, and like based on what we had been talking about a lot, is like the moves that were made on the rosters to try to get the fans back into it, and just like a lot of the fan situations last season with like ticket sales being sold and things like that were causing a lot of like discourse.
I think too, last year was the first true season of like the transition.
Yeah.
And I think it was very obvious that a lot of people don't like change, which I get.
And now they're bought in.
Yeah, I think this season they're kind of like accepting the fact and like them making the moves, especially the draft moves that we did.
Bringing Cooper Kupp home. The Sam Darnold trade. Yeah. I think a lot of those things have really... I think people are buying into it now. And it's and they just want to win. I mean, it's been years. Like, quite literally 13 or so.
And I think also, too, last year, like, we were projected to win how many times? Like, only win... 4 or 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, and we won 10.
And we ended up starting 4-0, I think it was a very, like, okay, like, maybe a transition and rebuild isn't too bad.
So now people are, like, tuned in. Because all I know is for the 12's to be being so loud to cause false starts.
Yeah.
In a preseason game.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so back.
Like, it's so unnecessary, but, like...
No, all I thought, I was like, we're so back.
Yes, we're so back.
We're so back. How are we feeling about Sam Darnold?
Well, I'm not going to lie. We went to one of the training camps.
Yes.
And we were feeling
we sure did. We sure did. It made me feel a little more shaky about old Sammy D.
Yes. But then I just kept telling myself, well, that's because our defense is so fucking good.
Yeah. No, fire defense.
Our defense is ranked a top 5 for this season.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard when you're playing against your own
team. And I will say he kind of helped those fears by, again, he didn't play in the first preseason game. He did play against the Chiefs. He went like 4 for 8 or something, had like an 81-yard drive. Yep. So like everything looked fine. That was like an opening drive. So I'm like, okay, like not going to worry.
Yes.
And I will say, again, we saw him talk for the first time truly in like a podcast setting with Marshawn and Mike Robb, and just like a lot of his answers just kind of made you like him a lot more as a quarterback.
100%. Him saying like they asked kind of how he's feeling in his career at this point, and he just feels like he's so much more telling 12's to expect more consistency.
Yeah.
Which I obviously respect a lot, because as a quarterback who was with the Jets, who are not known for developing a great quarterback, and he was a backup here, and then he was in Minnesota with, everyone calls him a
San Francisco
Kevin O'Connell merchant, and all of these things where he's feeling just a lot more like confident. And I think the consistency is because that was a thing with like Geno too. It was like 1 week it was like,
1 week you are my draft pick.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going to put you in for fantasy.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm going to start you, I think. Yeah,
and then the next couple of weeks, it was like just interception after interception.
Yeah.
So I think hearing him, you could just tell he felt more confident. I think he's excited to be the guy in Seattle, which I think that's a huge thing as a quarterback.
When you hear the 12's, it's like...
Yeah.
I loved his responses to like how he treats his teammates, that he like really just takes on the leadership role of a quarterback. He's going to fight for them. He's going to take ownership for things that even might not be him, because we have lacked that in the past. Not naming names, Russell Wilson, not
I think too, like looking at the league as a whole right now, there's so many like teams are now naming, they're starting quarterbacks for some franchises, and then there's still some with just question marks. They still don't know who's starting. And I think having that designated starting position and like a team like the Seahawks, where like we are quote unquote rebuild and transitioning, but we have this fire defense ready to rock and roll. And I think he's buying into the like, I'm the guy, I'm the starting position. I've been named that. I've been given that position. I'm gonna
tune in.
I'm gonna ball the fuck out.
Come on, old Red.
Yeah, come on, old Red.
Speaking of the defense and speaking of training camp, we were at training camp practice, and obviously the defense was looking fire. You have Spoon, all the guys. Shout out also to Devin Witherspoon, because that man once again stayed after practice, signed 1 million autographs, took some fire selfies with Ari and I, like was just a guy's guy. And it was 95 degrees that day, and shout out. But Richard Sherman was at that practice. LOB, legend. And we were almost laughing at how tied he was to Tyreek Woolen.
I think Reek was like, bro, we've had enough today.
Reek really got to the point where he would be walking away from him. Like,
it's like when like that teacher's like so obsessed with you and just like, I want you to do so good. And they're just like pounding you with shit. And you're just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this extra homework assignment.
No,
like,
literally. So Sherm was like quite literally lined up where Reek was to watch the plays. Then when they would be off, like he was in his ear. Like it was like super cool to watch. But yeah, it was so funny because at the end of this like 3-hour practice, Reek is like, holy shit.
Like in 95-degree weather. Like, yeah, bro, okay, I got it. Can we resume this tomorrow?
Literally, talk to me later, please. We'll do some like other film.
That was so cool though. I mean, like
so cool.
Giving Richard Sherman as a coach, maybe?
No, it honestly was so intense that I think he's on payroll.
No, genuinely. I also, too, saw some comments, because they were obviously posting that he was there. And it was, like, Cam Chancellor and, like, other people who were, like, commenting were like, okay, coach, with, like, the eyes, like, being, like...
Oh, he seemed to love it.
Yeah, I think that maybe this is a pathway to a coaching position, because... And I'm not saying head coach, obviously. But,
no, like... I think we need to get him out of the... other industry, and we'll get him in the field.
Yes, like, cornerback coach, defensive coach.
Yeah,
like,
fire.
Just... somewhat all up in there.
It's like he like basically is.
And honestly, what player wouldn't want to have Richard Sherman as
that's what I mean. Like if you're Tyreek Woolen, it's like a blessing.
Hell
you're
yeah.
Like, hi.
Yeah.
I have like literally legend, the best Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? Sorry-ass receiver like Crabtree.
I was just going to say, so he's ready to go against those sorry-ass receivers like Crabtree.
I still will never get over that interview and like Erin Andrews acting like she was actually scared. I'm still pissed off about that.
No, I was like, oh,
love her, but like, was he gonna punch you?
Yeah, he's just a little.
You also interview guys right after a game when they won to go to the Super Bowl. It's like, what did like?
And like Seahawks Niners, like there's a lot of emotion going on.
There was a tip against a sorry ass receiver.
Yeah, like, wear a helmet if you're scared. I don't know. Throw that into your fire little outfit. Which Erin Andrews always does have fire outfits.
No, fire. Love her, but like...
I'm sure she could manage to find, like, a helmet just in case.
Sherman wasn't going to punch you. That's
God, no.
How are we feeling about Mike McDonald?
I'm loving it.
We're McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
I'm going to lie. I didn't even think about it being his last name when you said I'm loving it.
I didn't either.
Okay. I was like, did you do it on purpose? Because slick.
Didn't I did that too at some other point this week, and the guy's like, that was nice, and I go, oh, I didn't even mean
dude,
to
it's
do
like
that.
really weird how the puns just kind of like
punny as hell.
Okay.
Anyways, the buzz
at
the VMAC is that like he's serious.
Oh no, he's serious.
And we noticed too, like, I mean, that was a hot day in Seattle, which is hysterical because when we went to that training camp, it was 90 or 95 degrees.
Yeah.
Mind you, the preseason game that we had went to a couple days before that, we were wearing sweatshirts and jeans, and it was like 68.
Absolutely.
Like, these players are probably like, well, what the hell? Make up your damn mind.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Seattle.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Mike McDonald was not messing around that day.
Nope.
It was like, we are practicing until 3:30.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about this actually last season with his first season, and there was a lot more of like, kind of that mentality of like you mess up,
hard-headed.
We're running, hard-headed. Yeah. Like you're running extra sprints, like bringing that more back. Not to say Pete Carroll wasn't doing that, but maybe it just kind of like drifted off. Like, just more like on their asses, and he does. But it's interesting because listening to him get interviewed too. He also joined the podcast with Marshawn, and like he's just a really level-setted guy.
He just is really likable.
Yeah, and they talked a lot about his age and being so close to players, with him being like one of the youngest coaches, and like how he's able to relate with players more because there's not that much of an age gap. Like, and he just is very humble, learns a lot from everybody. Yeah. Still has so much to learn. But as far as like regrouping, we're obviously going to be a defense-heavy team because that's what he is known for.
Which, as Seattle Seahawks, we are used to that. We
love a defense.
That fire defense.
We love a defense. And so I welcome it.
Yeah. I'm excited to see. I think he's also going to be a little more
comfortable.
Yeah. A little more confident too. Yeah. And like challenging plays and things like that. I think especially after last season, like getting that 1 year under your belt, like now you're like, all right, let's fucking
I don't think people talk about that enough. Like,
and I don't think him and Gino had a great connection. Yeah. And I think him and Sam Darnold,
essentially he picked his quarterback this year. And like last year was his first season as a head coach in the NFL. I mean, that's a lot. He took over for Seattle's like most winningest coach and like beloved owner.
Yeah.
You know, this is like a lot of things. So I think this is like really a fresh start.
Yeah, heavy shoes to fill. And I think that's now, especially now that Pete is on another team, like it's really that door's closed.
Right, like Pete's not like sitting at home kind of like, hey, you fuck up.
Exactly, like that door's closed. He is with the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike McDonald is our head coach.
Yeah.
Let's roll with it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the no hat era that Mike McDonald has got going on.
Well, it makes him literally look like he's 25.
No,
like
and he literally just looks like a water boy.
Yeah, yes.
Love him, but
not even gonna lie, like let's just be honest. When we were at practice, we were looking around for like 30 minutes trying to figure out where he was.
Where the hell is he? I can't find him.
Yeah, we were like, where is that small little fry?
He's just wearing no hat a lot, but you know, it could also be like because he's like in his mid 30s or his late 30s. He's hitting that age where like hair recession starts.
Yeah.
And it's always for the guys that wear their hats too much.
It probably like does some like little friction action.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I know. It's happened to my brother. Most guys that are bald, it's because they've been rocking a hat too long and the shit starts thinning. But, like, if you look good in a hat, then, like, you look good in a hat. So please keep wearing it.
Yeah. Well, honestly, hats are, like, makeup for girls.
Yeah. No, some guys look so fire in hats and, like not without.
No, but, like, like, some of them make them look like I don't look the greatest when I wake up. But I put on makeup on and I'm like, okay, like, I can fake it. I can go in public now. Yeah. Like, you know. Guys, it's like, he might wake up and be like, ooh, what's that hair? Put a hat on.
Fire. Turn it around.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
We can't leave the house. Yeah, like, it's like makeup for boys.
No, that part. Anyways, I'm really excited. Aside from defense, a couple notable players on offense, aside from, you know, your Sam Darnold, your Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp hasn't got a lot of reps, but Jake Bobo is like the talk of the fucking town.
Which he was like getting beat up at.
Yeah, at training camp. We're confused because I think he's just a shit talker.
I think so too.
Jake Bobo.
I think he's skinny, tall, white boy shit talking out here.
He's shit talking because at practice, any fight that was ensuing at the Seahawks practice was guys messing with Jake Bobo.
Yes.
And I think he's out there like a little gnat because when they get him mic'd up, he is funny when he's mic'd up and he's just talking shit. So I think at practice he just talks a lot of shit.
I think so too, which I love. Like.
But he be showing out. He showed out against the Chiefs. He's looking like he's going to be that guy.
Yeah. I'm also the tight end.
Oh.
If anybody saw that video on
Did anyone see that little video of our tight end in his little shorts?
Little shorts, third leg.
Should we? Well, no. His kickstand.
Tripod head out there.
With his selfie stick. Okay.
Anyways.
We'll post it because we didn't make this up.
No. We weren't like out there with binoculars. Like
but now I might be. No. We did go to the Seahawks game and there was a guy next to us in binoculars. I was like, let me see those.
Let me grab those real quick.
Yeah.
Just for research purposes.
Yeah, so what did you want to talk about with him other than
That's it.
shorts?
No, I'm just kidding.
And next.
But I think he might be good.
No, he might be good. I didn't.
He was one of our draft picks.
Yeah, I didn't understand the hate that came from a couple like videos got shown of Seahawks practice where he was just running some routes and everyone online was like, he looks really slow. That looked like a slow route. I watched the play and I was like,
well, he's also a tight end too.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, I'm not seeing anything drastically different than like other tight ends I see in the league from this one play in practice.
Yeah,
with no defender.
Yeah,
he was like running an out route, and I was like, why is this getting national attention?
Seems pretty standard.
Yeah, and it was slow mo.
It wasn't. You're like, don't you just watch everything on fast forward?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. But damn,
he looks fast as fuck.
He looks fast on FF1.
Fast forward that shit, and they all look speedy as hell. Like, I don't know what y'all are tripping about. Also, our running back. Well, Charbonnet.
Dude,
RB2.
Charbonnet.
I will have a glass of Charbonnet.
I will have 5.
He is RB2, but, like, it's giving, like, Detroit Lions running back duos.
Yeah, and like, I think that's where our confusion is again. So, Charbonnet had a phenomenal second preseason game against the Chiefs. And in practice, even, he was looking crazy. Yeah. I mean, last season, he took a lot of the load for Kenneth Walker, who was hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And so they even kind of alluded to that this season with, like, him stepping up for Walker. My confusion is, like, are we already knowing Walker's hurt, or are we just really going into the season with load management?
I think it's load management. I think that we're maybe going to potentially use a page out of Detroit's playbook.
Yeah, like a 50-50.
Yeah, and kind of share the load. I mean, that would probably potentially make Kenneth Walker a season-long running back, and you know.
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
I would like to know for fantasy purpose.
Yeah, like who should I draft?
Like which one? Do I need to draft them both?
I think Charbonnet is kind of a good draft pick.
I am not gonna lie, I had him last year on fantasy, and there were some times where he stepped the F up.
I had Walker.
And with a better O-line, we could.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So, are you really going to be gone for the first Seahawks season game? That's not okay.
Yeah, potentially might be the Falcons game. I'll get some intel. I'm going to be wearing my blue jersey.
So, if I'm going to the game by myself?
Looking like a needle in a haystack.
crazy work that she would do that.
We're still toying with the idea of maybe trying to come back in time for it, but it's pushing it. We might get back.
But, like, it's the Seahawks opener.
I know.
What if I got tickets tomorrow?
Okay, but also I don't have control over the airlines.
Are you going to be so mad, like, when I get tickets and I invite somebody else? Enter for a chance to win Haley's second ticket.
Oh, like one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be really upset.
Yeah.
Okay, well, stop making me feel bad. There's other games. Fine. I'm doing research purposes.
No, yeah, no, exactly. Just getting game film. Like,
the
NFL isn't going to capture that.
I'm the science stealer. Do we play the Falcons at all? Because I'll have tape.
And, like, we got Michael Penix's tape.
I'll have tape. We'll have more. And if anybody's
from, like, the 300 level zooming in.
If anyone's really thinking about Kyle Pitts, maybe this is his year. Like, I'll have film for you if you want to draft him or not.
Yeah. Roger that.
What can you do?
NFL streaming is a hot topic right now. I think you need to make over like $100,000.
Yeah, you need $1 million to watch football this season. So.
No, I'm not even joking. I think, what is the stat that it costs like $1,000 to watch all of the NFL games this year?
Yeah, they're really making it. So the NFL, also known as the No Fun League for the players, really. Well, they're also making it No Fun League for the fans as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Very irritating. You've got to have Amazon Prime. Now ESPN has bought the rights to NFL Network.
Yeah, it is over to watch the entire NFL season. It will cost fans over $1,000 a year.
Nice. Cool.
Because there's a combination of ESPN, Amazon Prime account, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Fox One, Netflix, and NFL Sunday Ticket.
What the hell is on Paramount?
I don't know. I finally got rid of Paramount. But I got Peacock, so I'll tune in.
Yeah.
So we got to just, like, everyone has to start divvying this shit.
I know.
You get half the streaming services.
Yes.
You know, but, like, why?
I don't know. It's so ridiculous, and it's a headache. That's a whole thing. I'm really curious. Okay, also, I keep seeing these commercials for the new ESPN app. That's dropping literally the 21st of August, I think. Mm-hmm. And I'm not really entirely sure what we're expecting, but it's like a movie trailer of these damn commercials I keep seeing. But I believe that on the ESPN app is where you're going to be able to see, like, you know how now it's ESPN, you just look at it and it's like scores and news articles and shit, and then they have like the ESPN Plus that's like separate. I think it's going to be something similar like that, where then you can also watch like Red Zone and shit like that. I'm guessing. I don't know.
If I just don't have my 10-second countdown for Red Zone on Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
We're never going to hear is 7 hours of commercial-free football ever again. We're never going to hear that again because
it ain't going to be commercials, or it ain't going to be commercial-free.
So it's still, like, going to be the same concept and everything, but ESPN owns the rights of that, so.
Who do I got to call?
Roger Goodell, but I don't think he answers.
No, he doesn't.
Like, hello?
No, like, whose idea? I mean, it's just getting to this for everything. I know there's a lot of controversy with the timing of games.
Yeah.
I mean, we see that in the NBA all the time, but there is some football games this year that are rough timing for the East Coast, which is, like, Ari and I have talked about that. That's solely the reason why we would never move to the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't watch all the sports I watch over there.
No, it's such and it makes sense why no one gives a rat's ass about West Coast sports, because they're in bed by the time that we kick off.
Even like you as a night owl, you'd probably be asleep.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I have to watch the Seahawks at 10 p.m. on a Sunday?
No, I'm stressed. I love my 1 p.m. game.
It is interesting to hear how East Coast, they, like, so their football all day starts at 1 p.m. And so I've heard people say that they get up, they do their groceries, they go work out, they do their whole Sunday routine shit, and then sit on the couch at 1 p.m. for the rest of the day. For us, it's like I wake up at 9:30, set my lineups, and I'm watching the games at 10, and that's the day.
Yeah, I mean, some people do wake up at like 8 and like do those things.
Well, yeah, they're sick in the head. There's no need for that on a Sunday morning. Like, you're just doing too much. You're not impressing anyone except maybe yourself. Like, catch some damn Z's.
No, I get that.
Sunday
I get that.
morning is for Z's.
I'm saying, like, if the Seahawks play at 1 p.m. on a Sunday, like, we do have, like, flexibility to do that. You're just missing the beginning of red zone. Right. Which sucks because you miss, like, a whole game window.
Yeah.
But I will take that over not being able to watch games because they go into the wee hours in the morning.
I love my 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
8 p.m. actually.
No, with a little bit of brunch appies.
Yes, I love it. And then you end the night 5 p.m., 5:30 on the couch to Carrie Underwood singing that damn...
Right. Because
some... day for Sunday night.
The
also,
days
she's got a little remix this season, so tune in, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little question mark on her, but...
Yeah.
Great singer, but, like...
I wish, like, Adele could do it.
Wish we could re-talk to you about some things. But also... phenomenal situation on a Sunday is like a 10 a.m. Seahawks game because then you could like go do some shit after.
For sure.
But I'm going to be like a few Bloody Marys deep.
Yeah. It's just in reality, like I'm watching all the games. I'm not watching just the Seahawks.
No, I know. Well, duh.
So it's just, it's an
I mean, like probably
activity.
not like the Panthers.
Oh, I was really excited for Panthers versus Jags.
You know what's so crazy?
Panthers versus Jags at 6 a.m. in London.
I was going to say, like, not the Jaguars, and I was like, but I might tune in to see Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
But, like, I wasn't tuning in to see Sunshine.
No. Well,
like,
they also have probably, like, 8 games in London. Or
no, because the Jaguars owner are, like, begging London to buy them.
Which...
I think he has a tie to London. I think that's the whole situation. He's the owner with, like, the mustache. Looks like Mario, right? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I just know that Duval Dweeb is their head coach.
Yeah.
Really curious. There's a lot of teams this year that I'm curious. Like, the Bengals, their defense still looks boo-boo. They've got a whole bunch of issues going on over there.
Yeah.
Is Matt Stafford going to play? Like, what's the sitch about that?
Good. I hope he doesn't.
Or are they just saying this so they sound scary, then they just come out hot out of the gate like,
but
psych!
A Seahawks opener at home against the 49ers, I'm stressed.
Yeah.
We couldn't start more hot than that. You couldn't have gave us Kyler Murray first.
I know. I don't like it, if I'm being honest.
No, we need a warm-up game.
Yeah, and I also just
give me the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah. They don't know what sport they're playing anyway. Sure, put them on a football field.
Put some pads on them. They
did just beat the Dodgers, which, hey, let's give them a walk-off against the Dodgers.
No, that's so fun.
They're on like a 4-game winning streak or something like that, so shout out to the Rockies. Words I never thought I would ever say. But, like, just starting the season off with such a serious...
Yeah.
rivalry is like
it's like intense.
It's too so intense.
Too intense for me.
Like I haven't even dusted off the dust of my pigskin yet, and now I'm like, fuck the Niners! Like, damn.
Her at-home pigskin.
Yeah, the one I just hold on to while I watch football all day. I'm kidding. That'd be a little too much.
Shaking Up the Game will kick off our fantasy league again. So if you haven't locked in, I mean, you might have missed it. So sorry.
Yeah.
But tune in. We will do an episode for the girlies.
Yeah, some fantasy football. What to do, what not to
pick,
do.
you know, all of that good. And check all the socials for anything.
Check all the
for
socials.
fantasy.
I think there's some fun Seahawks events coming up.
Yeah, I know on September 4th, prior to the
Thursday,
7th. Yeah, there's like an event downtown for preseason where all the legends are, the mascots, all those types of things. So that would be fun to check out. Also, Shaking Up the Game is hosting sports trivia at Dino's Pub in Renton on August 28th. Will be Seahawks themed.
Yeah, great way to kick off the season. We know we love Dino's. The vibes will be high. I'm excited for that.
No,
it's been a while for
kind of forgot about it.
I got to get working on that.
Wow, yeah, I was like, oh, add it to the to-do list.
I'm just a big old trivia girl now.
No, she's such a trivia girl.
Love it. So everybody come to Dino's the 28th.
28th, Thursday night.
Check socials for times and details and all of that, but mark that day off your calendar.
Yeah. Okay, baby.
Right.
Let's get ready
SEAHAWKS!
Love you guys. XOXO.
XOXO. Shakers.